Hello peeps and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. Alright, this episode, I think what I want to do is I want to start working a little bit on this. This Ultimate Energy Cube is nice and full. We'll get into how I did that next episode because I discovered something really awesome. However, this kind of power storage is not going to work with the kind of power generation we're going to want in order to be able to power the number of machines we want. So we're going to want to get into the induction casing stuff. Induction casings themselves aren't too bad to make, but these induction cells, these things require lithium. And lithium is a pain in the ass because it takes 9 tiny piles of lithium dust, which have to be done through a thermal centrifuge, costs 2 nether quartz, so it's 18 nether quartz for 1 lithium. And this thing requires 4, and this requires 16, which means this requires 64. Yeah, so we are going to want a better way of producing lithium. There is a way. We take a look. Lithium exists in Mekanism. It's required by chemically crystallizing lithium gas. Lithium gas is produced by, uses for liquid lithium, please, by decondensating liquid lithium. And then that lithium is processed through the chemical crystallizer to get your lithium dust. Well, how do you get liquid lithium? Through a thermal evaporation controller processing brine. How do you get brine? Well, through a thermal evaporation controller processing water. So we need thermal evaporation controllers. This is a little bit of a bitch. So we're going to get started because we have a lot of work to do this episode. Now, we need these thermal evaporation blocks. This takes blocks of copper, brass plates, and stainless steel plates. Now, brass is a pain in the ass. I went ahead and made that off camera. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Zinc, oh hey look, there's zinc ore, except for the fact that it doesn't spawn anywhere. So you can't get zinc ore. You have to get tiny piles of zinc. Where are you? Lithium, lead, iron, tin, sulfur, silver, lithium, lead, lapis, iron. Where the hell are you? Small pile of zinc, which has gotten through the industrial centrifuge processing tin. So 2 tin dust gives you 1 small pile of zinc. Basically, 8 tin, 1 zinc. Since that takes a lot of time and a lot of tin, I went ahead and processed all of this crap off camera. So I've got a bunch of brass plates, and I've got some stainless steel plates that I cooked up. So let's put those in here. And we need to get thermal evaporation blocks, which means we're going to need a bunch of copper blocks. I'm going to make a stack of copper blocks. We're going to make a stack of these to start. We're going to need 4 thermal evaporation valves. So let's do 4 circuits. It's more than we need. Or no, it's exactly how much we need. That gets us the valves, and then we need thermal evaporation controllers, which take advanced circuits. So we'll need 4 more. Another thing I should point out, I got a lot more tantalum off camera, like a lot more. I configured my digital miner to mine tantalum and went to Eris for 10 minutes. Came back with an entire digital miner full of it. About 1,200 ore. Told you that thing was worth it. So let's go ahead and get this tantalum plate cooking up because I'm going to need more of it. And tantalum was really only used for this. So we need liquid heat exchangers. Well, I should already have one, because I was using that to make the basalt. But we're going to need another one. This takes iridium ore, iron item casings, yada yada. And why is that not working? Why is it not working? Huh. Let's try it in here. Why is it not working? I was able to build it before. It acts almost like the recipe's blocked. That's weird. Let's try it in here. What? Huh. Yeah, exactly. Huh. Huh. Well, it worked that time. Okay, so that was interesting. We also need these generator controllers, which take machine frames from deep resonance, which take resonating plates, machine chassis, and plutonium. We're going to need to mess with some plutonium. And I don't have any in my system, so let's get my radiation suits on. And we're going to need 2 plutonium. We're just going to put that straight into here. And we're also going to need some resonating plates. So for that we need a little bit of resonating ore. If you cook resonating ore, you get resonating plates. It's not the best use for the resonating ore, but you do need some of them. So this will get me, as soon as I get the redstone comparators, there we go, to get the machine, just get the machine frames. That should get me the generator controllers, which should get me 1, 2 thermal evaporation controllers. Alright, let's go start setting these up. These, I believe I want to set up I'm not really sure where I want to set these up. They have to be exposed to the sky, is the thing. So I think I'm actually going to set these up on the outside here. Because I'm actually planning on moving my mechanism stuff over to this wall. So we're going to clear out a little bit of room here. There we go. And we're going to start laying these things out. These have to be made, let's see, is it 5? I think it's 5, or no, it's 4 by 4. As you can see, we're going to need a shit ton more of these. Alright, evaporation valves go on this level. Evaporation controllers go on this level. Let's get some more of this thermal evaporation stuff going. And you can see I just got a multi-block texture. It's because that is the minimum size for one of these. Now, obviously, I don't want to go for a minimum size one. I just used all of my stainless steel plates. I don't have any more stainless steel at the moment, so I'm going to go with roughly one more layer on each. Can actually get away with two. We're going to remove the corner blocks. And here. Alright, if I come down here, ow, you're going to see that this says incomplete currently. Empty and empty. Let's get some reservoirs. We're also going to need some buckets. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to move this over to here, because these things can't feed directly into a Mekanism machine. You have to use Mekanism's pipe for that. 2 buckets of water. We'll get this thing producing infinite. Let's get some mechanical pipe. And the configurator, which is basically Mekanism's wrench. Since every mod has to have its own frickin' wrench. Okay, that's not going to connect because it's not complete. So I may have to... I'm not carrying anything deadly anymore, so I can put my other stuff back on. Let's do this. This also means I'm not going to want to have this thermal evaporation valve right here. I want to have it right here. I'll explain why in a minute. So, in order to get this to connect, we have to complete this multi-block structure. Now, you can do this a couple of different ways. You can either just put the machine blocks back on the thermal evaporation blocks back on the top, and that'll complete the structure. So if I were to get these and go there, 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 and there, that completes the structure, which allows this to connect. And if I start pumping water out, it's going to start filling this up. You can see there's now water going into this. You can also see that it is very slowly producing brine. Problem is, it's very slowly producing brine. We want to increase the speed. How do you do that? Well, you can do it a couple of different ways. You can either put another one of these evaporation valves on it and connect some sort of heat pipe to it, and put either resistive or fuel wood heaters on it in order to give it power that way. Or you can do what I'm going to do, which is use the advanced solar panels from Mekanism. This takes ultimate control circuits, platinum ingots, which I'm not even sure I have platinum, shelvenites, nickel ore gives a chance of platinum through the crusher. How do you process shelvenite to get multiple ores. You can grind it. That's not that helpful. I know I have some sheldonite. So let's go to the end real quick. We're going to pick you up. Oh, nope. That's set to the nether. Change you to the end. And we're here. Let's get my digital miner. Here's your problem. That's what I thought. Okay, digital miner down. You know what? No, stop that. Let's go ahead and reset. Go to the config, new filter, item stack, sheldonite ore. Save. And for the moment, we can delete the draconium ore. It's easy enough for me to find draconium ore, and I've already got plenty. So, config, we need to set this to a minimum of 0. And that should be good. So, start that. It's found 39 sheldonite, but it has no power. So, pop that down. Now it's got plenty of power. Working real fast on this. Industrial grinder, huh? It only takes 5 seconds, so that's not bad. Okay. Easy enough. That's enough for 80 platinum. Let's go back home. And our industrial grinder is over here. We'll go ahead and process the sheldonite. Whoa, why are you... You can't do anything with nickel. Whatever. Let's see, the advanced solar panel. Each one of these takes 4 platinum, so I need a total of 12 platinum. I've already got all the platinum I need to do this. Will this cook in here? Yeah, it will. Put that away. Each one of these also requires 4 solar generators. These require steel blocks, energy tablets, enriched alloy, and solar panels. Solar panels require cadmium plates, enriched alloy, and photovoltaic 1, which requires conductive iron, mirrors, which is lead nuggets, stone slabs, and blue, yeah. Basically, it's a lot of shit. So, we're going to make a shit ton of these. And I'm actually going to teach my ME system how to do this. You need to learn how to make these photovoltaics, which means you need to know how to make the mirrors, which means you need to know how to make lead nuggets. You go in there. Okay, photovoltaic mirror. You then know how to make stone slab. So that's good. I really wish I could move the molecular assemblers up on this list. Okay, so I should be able to make mirrors automatically now. To make the photovoltaics requires conductive iron. Go ahead and craft our 3 mirrors. That'll give me you. How much conductive iron do I have? Not much. So let's get some more. For right now, we will pop you in here. Ow. I always get turned around. Oh, yeah, that's right. This doesn't take silicon. Silicon is for electrical steel. Okay, so that's easy enough. Is there any faster way to make conductive iron? Arc furnace takes 5 seconds. But an arc furnace can do 12 at once. Well, no. Arc furnace can do 4 at once. Still, that's 4 at once. Yeah, that's a faster way to do it. I wonder, if I do this, will it still process and just burn the redstone up twice as or faster? Looks like yes, it will. Yep, that's a much faster way to do it. Okay, so we'll grab that, toss that in here. And over here. Did I already encode that? Yes, I already encoded that. Okay, so the next step is the solar generators, the next step is the solar panels. So this is going to require 3 of you. It's also going to require cadmium plates. So let's get some cadmium. Plate this up. Pop this in here, it'll be done in no time. A few more tantalum plate. Is that it? That's it. Okay, and cadmium, yeah. You. Yep. Encode that. Now we can make those solar panels. Next step is the solar generator, which takes this enriched alloy, blocks of steel, so we need to know how to make blocks of steel. You. Okay, blocks of steel known. We know energy tablets. I don't need to know empowered void crystal. I already made 16 of these because I knew I was going to make 16 of these. Enriched alloy, we're going to need a lot more of that stuff. So let's get some iron. Yeah, I only have 37. ADU. Up we go. Over we go. The energy cube back in here. Site config. You output. You are supposed to input on the infused channel. And I don't have any upgrades in this, so let's put ADU and 4U in. One of these days I really need to make these muffling upgrades. We'll watch this get faster. Now we're at about full speed. This is producing nice and fast. We'll leave that alone for now. We'll put this in. And let's do the recipe for the solar generator. It's going to take 3 of these solar panels. There's our 3. It's going to take 2 energy tablets. And a block of steel. That teaches it that. Put you in here. Last step is to create one of these solars. Because that will allow us to do this. So, we can now craft ultimate solar panels. Let's try to craft our 4. That'll tell us what, if anything, we're missing. We are missing a lot of shit. Cadmium plates, huh? Conductive iron, energy modules. Why is it taking energy Oh, for making these batteries. Okay, so, cadmium. That's going to be the easiest thing to take care of. We'll just go smelt some cadmium. Plate it up. course, now I hope that doesn't leave me with a shortage of cadmium for other stuff. Easy way to tell, I guess, huh? Okay. Yep, now I'm missing powdered cadmium. So, I'm going to need to go get some cadmium real quick. Cadmium is found on Neptune, so we'll want to go to Neptune. Which means I'm going to need my spacesuit. Not you. You. Dial this for Neptune. And here we are. Pop the miner down. Pop the power down. Config. New filter. Item stack. Cadmium ore. Save. Start. See how nice this is? Well, hi, kitty. Okay, that'll be enough to get me going. I'll come back off camera and get more of this crap. And since cadmium is one of those ores that I get from outer space, and therefore it can't be produced, or it can't be processed in a sag mill, I'm going to add it to this little thing that I have here. It's processing tantalum. I'm going to tell it you can process cadmium now too. So any cadmium that enters my system will get processed automatically. Down into dust at least. It won't get processed any further than that. Just toss that in there for now. It'll work. Okay. Missing a shit ton of blue stained glass panes. So let's automate the creation of those. Because this will tell me if I need more lapis or more glass. Yeah. Need some more of these empty patterns. 10 for now. You go in there. Blue stained glass panes are a thing. And advanced solar for 4 of you. Okay, I have enough lapis, I need glass. So let's process a few stacks of sand. Are you having fun? Kitty found a piece of styrofoam. She's having fun scratching it. Especially because she knows that Daddy's recording. It's the best time to make noise. Okay, I just looked at my time and I'm at 35 minutes, so this build is definitely going to extend into next episode because we have a lot more work to do to get this going. Like, we have more machines that we have to create. But I want to try to get the solars done if possible. Okay, I'm missing 76 tin item casings, 25 energy modules, conductive iron I'm working on. Let's get some more redstone. And some more iron. And that's pretty even distribution. So the conductive iron is actually going to be no problem. Let's get over here, because this is going to be a problem. Let's see, how much more conductive, or how much more of this alloy did I need? $235. So 256 will do it. Input from the top. We'll get a chest. Now, can it pull directly from a chest, or am I going to have to use a logistics pipe? It cannot pull directly from a chest. Need the logistics pipe. Actually, I think I should just use a conduit for this. Just a regular item conduit, I think, will work. Let's find out. Yes, that will work. Okay. And I'm going to need 32 redstone. Actually, wait, no, 16... 8 will do 1 stack. Yeah, I do need 32. So that's going to start processing that. I'm going to need another conduit. Oh, hi. Yeah, you got to go there. We're going to set auto eject. And we're going to set the output to the front. We're going to get another chest. Put that in front of it. Since it's got auto output on, it'll automatically pop the enriched alloy that it makes into here. So, we're just about done. Let's see if we can make it a little easier on ourselves. Because I should have some energy modules in here. Let's make sure my battery is not in my inventory. My charger is not here at the moment, so I don't have to worry about these things getting a charge. Yeah, I moved my charger, so that should take care of my energy module problem. Yes, it did. I need some tin item casings, which means tin plates. Processed in here. Through the roller. Bam. Maximum speed. Conductive iron is done. Getting there on the enriched. 4 casings, 98 alloy. There's the casings. Okay, we are quite literally just waiting for this to be done, and then we can get going. For the first part of it. I am going to, while this is going, explain the build. So, I don't have enough materials to do all of the solar panels that I need. So what I'm going to do instead... Oh wow, this actually already produced a large amount of brine. But what I'm going to do for the moment is I'm going to put the solar panels on this thing. Now, I'm pretty sure if I break this, it will break the multi-block, but it's not going to hurt what's in the tanks. So, I will pop this in to connect this. We're going to get... there it is, mechanical pipes. We're going to connect it like that. Now, when I put the solars on this, it'll recomplete the multi-block, so it'll be able to connect. But, after that's done, that'll get brine going. Brine will be transferred into here. Once this tank fills up with brine, or gets, a good amount, I'll just break those solars out, move them onto this one, process that all down into the liquid lithium, pump that out to a tank, and then just repeat. The liquid lithium then needs to go into the rotary condensator. The rotary condensator then has to feed into a chemical crystallizer, and that's where another catch-22 is going to come in, and why we can't finish the entire build this episode. Well, other than the fact that I'm at 42 minutes. The chemical crystallizer requires tungsten steel, which has to be done in a vacuum freezer to cool hot tungsten steel down to tungsten steel. Hot tungsten steel is made in a blast furnace of tungsten and steel. Now, I have tungsten, I have steel, I don't have the blast furnace, I don't have the vacuum freezer. I do have an ice shard, which is gotten from an icy bee, which is gotten from a wintry and an industrious bee combining. I have that done. I know I said I wasn't going to use homes anymore, but I didn't feel like putting a frickin' teleporter out here for literally just a beehive. So, I have one out there. Anyway, the chemical crystallizer is the final step that will allow us to get the lithium, which is what we need to start the induction system to store large amounts of power. And even the smallest induction system can store 1 billion joules. This can store 128 million. The largest system, well, there really is no largest system. It's just a matter of how much resources you want to pour into it, and we're not going to need that much power, so I'll probably aim for about... I don't even know. I don't know how much I'm going to aim for. But... did I get this? Yes, I got that. Oh, that's actually all of it. Okay. And we can now craft all of this crap. How long are you going to take? Do I have an estimation? I come down in here and look at this. That's crafting status is offline. There we go. Estimated time to completion, 1 minute. It's storing the lead to craft all of the lead nuggets. It is burning the lead nuggets. creating the batteries, creating the mirrors, and it's creating and storing the glass as needed. So, almost there. 200 mirrors to go. $100. You are done. Storing those. Storing the advanced batteries. Storing the energy tablets. Building the photovoltaics. We've been stuck at 3 seconds for a while now. As you can see, this is just an estimate. And bam. Four advanced solar generators. We fly up here. And we pop the advanced solar generators in the corner. That's right, these things don't stack. Let's turn hover on. Pop you in there, pop you in there. And you, that recompletes that. Set this to pull. That's going to pull it out of here, push it into here. And this, just due to the fact that it exists, is going to start producing small amounts of liquid lithium. This is now producing crap tons of brine. As you can see, before our production was 0.7 or 0.17. Now it's going up rapidly. These things are also outputting 320 joules per tick, so I can actually connect these to my power grid. That's why I want to remove by this wall, because this wall is where I'm going to have my Mekanism power generation, so I can feed these directly into my power storage. I mean, there's no reason why I wouldn't. But yep, we are producing large amounts of brine and small amounts of lithium. And I'm pushing the 50-minute mark now, so I need to call this episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we will complete this build. I may just use some fuel wood heaters on this in order to get it going, but I'm kind of just going to let it idle a little bit. And when I come back next episode, we'll create the remaining components that we need, and we'll get some lithium production going. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and yeah, I'll catch you later, peeps.